Welcome to the first edition of St. Joe Class of 70 Viking Flashback. And for this very first one, we are talking to the man at the top himself, Phil Herrick, our student body president. Hi, Phil. How are you today?
Hi, Neil. Doing great. How about you?
Good, good. So, Phil, the thought was that, 50 years ago in June, we were, rising seniors, and the class of 69 had just graduated, and now we were in charge, So tell us, what do you remember from way back then, and you being, student body president?
Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of our high school days, and when I think about that time, I think about what was it like starting our senior year, and for me, I think my biggest concern was not to screw up too badly.
Yeah.
Our school had such a strong tradition, and student council had such a strong tradition. You remember that we used to host the mixers, and the money that was was raised rather in those mixers was used to fund a lot of the student activities, and so we had a big responsibility there. And then just the whole thing of kind of managing the wonderful tradition and school spirit that we inherited. And so the worry was, to do a decent job at this and not screw it up too much.
How about looking back and let's just pick out one memorable experience from that whole year.
But one that always makes me laugh. I've got a lot of fond memories of high school, but there was one incident that I was really just more a close observer to, but it just makes me smile because I think about the fun of high school kids. I was out. It was in the wintertime, and I was out in the parking lot with. I'm thinking it's Ralph Troha, but Ralph, you have to correct me if I'm remembering wrong. And we saw walking across the parking lot, there was John Barron, our student council treasurer, walking with Brother Northen, the school treasurer. And no doubt they were talking about, financial matters. And Ralph had the idea that it would be great fun to hit John with a snowball when he couldn't respond in any way because he was with Brother Northen. And so he packs up the snowball and lets it fly. And it was a good throw. They had to be 50 yards away from us. Well, he missed John, but he beamed Brother Northen. Hit him right in the head. Knocked off his hat and his glasses and everything else. And it's a good thing he knocked off his glasses because Brother Northen spun around to see who the offenders were. And, of course, by then we had dived behind some cars and were crawling away.
That is terrific. Oh, my gosh. And lived to tell about it. No detentions?
That's right. That's right. And I don't know why it tickles me so much. It may be because, I just never got in trouble when I was in high school. And so to be a close participant in something like that, it just really cracks me up to think back on it.
Wow, that is a great story, Phil. Thank you. We cannot top that moment. That was beautiful. Phil, thanks for joining me today, and we'll talk to you again. And are you coming to the reunion? Are you got it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wouldn't miss it.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Sounds great.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.